Hey guys! So today's tutorial is going to be on a very highly requested look that I've gotten. It's just a very basic, everyday, no fuss makeup look where you want to look a little bit more put together and a little bit more awake. I wear this every day, pretty much. I don't ever wear that much makeup when I'm just doing normal life things. I love this look because you can wear it to school, to work, errands, lunch with a girlfriend, pretty much anywhere where you don't want to do a whole lot of effort but look a little bit more put together and looking like you tried. So if you want to know how to get this simple everyday makeup look, then keep watching.
Hello everyone! So I'm making sure to start with a freshly cleaned face, then I'm going to apply some of this Sephora Instant Moisturizer. I love this moisturizer because it hydrates enough to kill the dry spots I have, but it doesn't make me look like one big grease ball. Having moisturized skin when you're doing a very minimal look like this is key, since you still want to look fresh and have a healthy look to your skin even when you're not wearing foundation. Then for my brows, I'm using this NYX Micro Brow in the color Taupe, and I'm just going to quickly fill in my natural shape. When I do this look, I usually don't correct my brow shape and make them thicker like you may have seen in some of my other tutorials. I just kind of go with what I've got and make small strokes to make them stand out a little more. Next, since I'll be wearing some concealer, I'm going to apply a small dab of this NYX Pore Filler just to fill in where I have bigger pores. Then I normally use either one of these concealers, both by Maybelline. The one on the right is the Fit Me concealer, but I decided to use the Better Skin concealer today since it matches a little better. I'm just going to draw my usual lines with the concealer to help cover that natural smoky eye I've got going on, and then taking a Real Technique sponge and blending all that out. I usually use a sponge dry when I do this look because I'm honestly kind of lazy and don't want to get up to wet it, but you can use it wet or dry, whichever floats your boat. I usually wet the sponge or beauty blender when I wear foundation, but I just skipped this step since I'm not wearing any foundation today. I had a stubborn blemish above my lips, so I'm just adding more concealer to cover that up, and then I'm going to add a little bit more coverage right under my eyes because it looked a little dark. Another thing I like about this concealer is that it's really buildable, so you can really choose the coverage you need. Setting all that concealer with this light powder from NYX, I'm just looking up, blending, and then setting the concealer before it has the chance to crease so it'll stay smooth all day. I'm putting a little extra powder above that pimple I covered up too, just to make sure the concealer doesn't wear off, and it happened to show through. Doing the same thing to the other side and really making sure to set the concealer so it doesn't slide all over my face. And then, because my eyelids are naturally darker, I always like to add some concealer to make them match. If you don't think you need any concealer on your eyelids, then you can totally skip this step and save a little time. Instead of setting it with that same powder, I like to use a combo of Foxy and Walk of Shame from the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette. I apply that with just any fluffy brush and a pretty even layer all over my eye. For me, I feel like by using eyeshadows, it prevents the concealer from creasing on my eyelids a lot better than a regular powder would. Then just going to set those brow hairs in place with this NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel. My hairs can get a little wonky sometimes, so this just keeps them all in check. My lips are always dry, so I always apply some of the Aquaphor Lip Repair just to keep them moisturized. I'm going to warm up the skin using the NYC Bronzer in Sunny. I'm applying it with just a kabuki kind of brush, all over the points that I would normally contour, but I'm not really contouring, I'm just bronzing my skin up just to add some color instead of defining it. I usually like to use a natural looking blush just to add some color to the cheeks. This happens to be the Benefit Coralista blush. I'm just sweeping that on to give some color. Then adding a pinky colored highlight to all the high points of my face to make me look more dewy. I really make sure to hit the inner corners well with that highlight because that's really going to open up the eyes and make you look more awake. I decided to add another nude colored eyeshadow just to slightly define my crease area. This shadow from this Morphe 350 palette is literally half a shade darker than my eyelid color, so it just adds the smallest, most natural definition. Then going to curl my lashes and apply mascara. I always curl my lashes when I'm not wearing falsies, but I never curl them when I do wear falsies. Is that weird? Maybe it is. I don't really know. I usually gently squeeze the eyelash curler about 10 times and then I apply my mascara right after. I'm using the same mascara to the top and lower lashes and just giving them a healthy coating. And then, to be a little extra, I'm adding a second mascara to my top lashes. Again, you can skip this step, but I think it adds a little bit more oomph to my top lashes. I decided to pop some of that highlight just to the center of my eyelids to make my eyes look a little bigger and liven them up a little. And then for No Fuss lip colors, I love these balms from L'Oreal. As you can see, one is more nude and one is more magenta colored. I chose to wear the nude one today. These are very sheer, so it makes it look really natural and they're really easy to apply. And that's it! This look is super easy and very natural looking, which is super easy to achieve. Thank you so much for watching. Go hit the subscribe button, it's totally free, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!